I think what really is like the secret ingredient for this film is that we're all friends, and there's a deep amount of, I think, respect between all of us, and in particular between Deragh and Matt. There's antagonism, and there's jesting, and there's banter, but there's a real respect for each other's work.
How often are you writing?
Every day, that I'm not wasting time walking around with people.
Are you gonna ask about what I'm writing, or is that totally irrelevant?
It's quite rude when somebody hasn't published something for a while to be like, so what are you writing? Haven't you read Wonder Boys?
What?
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways that was the inspiration. Not necessarily that it's based on them or their lives, but those two personalities, or those two creative talents, those two artists that we shot in at 13,000 feet, and seeing the two of them in any scene always just felt exciting, and I wanted to do more. So I think because of that was such an inspiration, I think a lot of the film plays with those differences or explores that.
Do you ever know two people that were such good friends that they're known for being friends? It's basically their most remarkable qualities that they're friends with each other.
And it was interesting how it would inform how we would navigate a scene. So there would be like biographical tensions, but I think also just all this dialogue in this film is improvised. So even just how they would approach the scene, there's creative differences, and that almost became like an underpinning. Like as much as we collaborated, we never would really talk about the scene or what one character was trying to do or what another. That distance was always preserved. So they fully do see the world differently in real life and in the movie.
Remember that guy that I thought was really handsome that you just kept telling me he had a limp?
He did!
He didn't have a limp.
You see, you brought a friend.
Nikolai is incredible, and I like that you use the word dance. Blocking is always so important, or just action within the scene. Like I always feel like it is a dance between the camera and the actor or the protagonist, and the movement needs to be justified. And Nikolai's amazing with Deragh. They have a special relationship. Like he's very good at adjusting. Everyone, is interacting and contributes to the film, but they have like a really nice, just when you said dance, there is this connection they have.
When you're with somebody who's like so different from you and who maybe just like injects like an energy into your life that you feel excited by it, but they go away and then you still have to live your own life.
In a lot of ways in this film, it's like we're sidestepping filmmaking with literature. How I sort of feel too is this sort of meeting place at a university, or this sort of pocket in the afternoon. If I'm being totally honest, it might be TIFF. It's that you suddenly have a week or two where you're just hanging out downtown and you're running into a lot of people and it's this unique space where you might have a weird connection or see a person from your past a lot. And that juxtaposing with the rest of the year, or maybe you're in a relationship and you're in a rut, and then there's this, like, you're just hanging out, and why doesn't the rest of my life feel like this? So in a weird way, TIFF is a very big influence on this film, and I think it's just because, I grew up here, and it's always been central to, if you're a film lover in Toronto, like how could it not be the best time of the year?